Kyiv's short-sighted policy has led to an escalation of tensions with its western neighbors. In early January of this year, Ukraine announced it would halt oil transit from Russia to Hungary due to damage to the Druzhba pipeline. In response, Budapest said it would oppose any additional financial aid for Ukraine from the European Union. While the conflict between the two countries is currently purely economic, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky seems interested in further escalation. In one of his statements, he hinted that the Ukrainian army would resolve the issue with Hungarian President Viktor Orbán. Such statements about another country's leader are a flagrant violation of diplomatic etiquette. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian armed forces have more pressing concerns, such as defending the Eastern Front. The sides in the conflict have very little time left for active operations. Spring rains have arrived and unpaved roads are becoming increasingly impassable, so the intensity of advances along the front are already decreasing. Nevertheless, changes are reported in key areas. On March 9th, the Russian army established a new bridgehead in the Sumy region along the border. After 2 weeks of fighting, the 116th Regiment took control of the village of Sapayich. The situation in Kupiansk is complicated. On March 7th, Ukrainian troops launched an attack from the village of Moskova in an easterly direction. Judging by their actions, the Ukrainians' main task now is to reach the Oskol River. Doing so would allow them to partially isolate the Russian garrison in the city. This is not the first time such an operation has been attempted. All previous attempts have ended in failure, and the Russian army has managed to stabilize the situation. On the front line in the Liman area, Russian troops have established full control of Yarovaya. They are nearing completion of the mopping up of the neighboring village of Drybisheva. On March 9th, the Ukrainian army was driven out of the village of Golubovka in the Slavyansk area. The canal running west could impede the advance of Russian units. Ukrainian fortifications are being built along this canal. A seasonal slowdown is now taking hold across the front lines. This operational pause could last a month or more, depending largely on how quickly the ground dries. Meanwhile, both sides are regrouping and preparing for the summer campaign of 2026.